Hello and welcome back to the 27th episode of this Captain of Industries Let's Play. Last we left off, we did some things on the research. Made sure we made lab equipment 2. Made sure we started upgrading this research lab to lab 2. And so this episode we're gonna finish that. But first I want to do a couple of little housekeeping things. So I've seen this mining designation isn't quite covering this entire mountain, so let's increase that. We also then have to increase the area of this mine like that. Next I've noticed that the ship needs repair. Once that's done, we want to build the guns, and the armor is also almost done. And next I've noticed over here we are approaching a problem. So if I click on a vehicle and I click on the navigation overlay, we can see that here we had a ramp, we have a ramp where the trucks drive on, but this is getting narrow. So if we don't build a new ramp, then this mine will encroach on it and they won't be able to pass anymore. So I am going to design a new ramp. I think if I start from, so F2 ramp, if I start from here, this lands fine, I think. No, I think I went from one further back. And then it should be flats. It should give us a new ramp here. Okay, good. Next up, the ship is fully repaired. That's nice. So we can add the guns. Continue. So research that we are doing, and then we have recycling. So recycling gives us two things. One is the recycling center, other is organic things. What it's called? It's biomass collector. That's and what this does it do? It collects biomass from the settlements. Now, right now, biomass, you can use it to make compost, but I haven't researched that bit yet. If I look at the research tree, compost is, I think, over here. Yes, biomass into compost. So it's actually behind a couple things we skipped, and I'm not sure how interesting it is. Yeah, and I am looking things, and I think I do want thermal desalination quite badly, and the other things that are in here I don't care about too much. So, like the fuel station 2, I don't really care about. 300 don't really care about it. Cargo depot, I kind of do care about it, but not that much. Same with large generator. Same with fertilizers. I'm gonna do it, but I will do it behind thermal desalination. And then I think I'm gonna put this in the queue. It's like the 3 researchers, but I'll see if I skip it or not. And yeah, we have a disease going on. So I was looking here, I saw that the health was very negative. It's because we have a disease going on. Actually, come to think of it, the disease doesn't explain everything. We just have also a bunch of pollution. which is probably because we are dumping our waste here in the ocean. So maybe we should do something about that. Let me think. Can I not right click? Oh, didn't need to do that. Normally, if you right click on a research, you can see the menu. But it wasn't working. Yeah. Menu of what you can do with it. I think I can also reach it via here. Waste. Yes, here. So when you do that, so either dump it, or we burn it in a burner, or we compact it in a compactor, or we incinerate it in an incineration plant, which you don't have. And it's compacted. No, it's not useful for anything. Not sure why they added that compactor. It's like, I don't think it's particularly useful. We can add, yes, we can't add it while it's still upgrading, but it's almost done. So let's add the armor now. For 400 iron, it's not too bad. Oh yeah, and I did notice something about iron that we have, because we're collecting all this gas centrally. The pipes are getting overloaded. So especially here, like for example, this oxygen furnace can't vent its exhaust. So, and also this smokestack is at the limit of what it can output. Like right now it seems like it's just at the limit, but that's because it's limited by the pipe that's going into it. If you had a bigger pipe, the entire smokestack would be blocked. So I think I'm just gonna build a large smokestack over here. Like that. Connect it to this like that. And I don't think my trucks can reach this. But I also don't have the concrete slabs. Let me look at that. So concrete slabs over here. It's blocked because we don't have enough water. Okay, so that's actually why I wanted to start with desalination, because all our water is right now going from here, and I mean, I think we can start with doubling this up. Maybe even tripling this up. That should allow for a bunch extra water. And then this can be picked up to use in that other thing. In the concrete plant. It's like a weird problem to have, right? Like shortage of water. Of all the resources. So yeah, these are kind of working, but not very fast, and we need a lot of stuff. We also need to upgrade this research lab, and oh yeah, all this research. I'm gonna demolish this line. Quick remove it, please. Also thinking I'm gonna delete these two ghosts. I think with 2 we have enough, even especially if we upgrade it. And I'm going to use that space to build a storage for the lab equipment too, from where we can build this road. And then we can go from here to there. Tuck it in a little bit. It's gonna be nice. And then we need to clear these belts. Okay. I'm actually also considering building an additional research lab, maybe over here. Because I think this can handle it, at least if we upgrade this facility as well. Yeah, there's no point of not. Oh, damn it. Okay. There's no point in not trying to use all our research. It's like the main bottleneck on speed right now is how fast you can research. So, yeah, let's research as fast as possible, I would say. Okay, and the health is back up. Okay, I guess it's not that bad, the water pollution. Ship modifications complete. Perfect, now we have a warship. Load the crew. And I guess let's go this way. Look, we still haven't upgraded our fuel tank, so we can't go much farther than we are going now, but yeah. Oh yeah, a moment ago I was talking about recycling. So one of the things we have is this waste sorting plant. It's very expensive right now, so I'm not planning to do it. And also the results to give is iron scraps and copper scraps. And we're not quite set up to accept those scraps. Like we have to like side load the scraps into our belt and set these up to accept the scraps, which is not that hard actually. Excuse me. Actually, come to think of it, I think I might just do that. Like, this is not particularly useful. I want to empty this. Let's replace it with something over here for the dirt. I mean, on the other hand, there's also a box for dirt here. These also have a water shortage. Oh, and the ship is in battle. Our first fight, and we won, apparently. Okay. That's nice. Got some resources from that. But yeah, water shortage. We have 2 pumps here. This is trying to keep this filled. And also, how is this ramp going? That's also a good question. Navigation overlay. Starting to become a problem. So I think I'm gonna have enough coal and storage. We have a bunch of coal and storage, so I am tell them to stop digging here. So at least they won't make the problem worse. And hopefully they'll start just... You guys go on top. That should fix that. Okay. This is working, this is working. Thermal desalination is coming along. I think I want to reserve some space over here for the thermal desalination. I need to use a seawater pump and I have the tall seawater pump, yeah, that's fine. So the normal seawater pump can't reach back down from such height, but the tall one can. So, I mean, it's more expensive, but yeah. Let's clear these trees. I mean, alternatively, I can build a desalination plant here. It's also closer to this facility. This is used as a major route for... No, I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna fill this entire thing in, I think. Over time. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking about what I'm filling in. Right now I'm filling in this to like make these sand banks more accessible for mining, but really not that much point. Okay, I just had a big cough, so I paused for a moment. Yeah, nothing much happens right now. Everything's still running well. Oh, they managed to build this smokestack. That's good. I think I'm gonna reroute all the smoke in that direction. Is this clearing now? Yeah, this clearing, so that's good. Switch direction, switch direction, switch direction, and then we should delete this bit of pipe. And that small smokestack. I think I also should upgrade this pipe quickly, because it won't be able to handle all the smoke that comes in through here. Maybe I should also upgrade this bit and this bit. Pipes is not very expensive, so it's fine to just use the big pipe. Okay, how about desalination? So let's see what the options for desalination are. So I have this thermal desalinator, and there are 3 recipes that works. Either with super steam, which we don't yet have, with normal steam, or with a low steam. Low steam is actually what comes out of right now comes out of here. So what we are cooling down. So it would be nice to combine it. That does mean that all the water is produced over here, which may or may not be a good idea. I think I'm just going to build a dedicated desalination plant over here. So in that case we'll use a high steam, so it's more coal. So one boiler with coal produces 8 high steam every 10 seconds, and it can use 2 high steam every 10 seconds. So one boiler can supply 4 thermal desalinators. It should give us quite a bit of water. This requires 18 seawater every 10 seconds. Let's round it to 20, that's easier. So we need a bit less than 80, so that's 72 seawater every 10 seconds, and the seawater pump 18 every 10 seconds. This one too. So you can have 1 pump per for each desalinator. That's starting to become very expensive quite quickly, I believe. In construction materials, especially because we don't have the construction parts. And our power is down. Why is our power down? Because our coal is out. Is the ramp finished? That's important thing I want to know. The ramp is finished, or at least is working. Let's establish these mining designations. Oh, it's just finished. So perfect timing. I mean, not perfect because we ran out of power, but good enough. And this ran out of fuel. Do we need an extra fuel truck here? Maybe. Let's play for sure and add one. Anyway, that's I think it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time. Bye.